So a while back, I did a versus battle in which I asked if Yuji Itadori or Megumi Fushiguro would win a death battle, and honestly, I actually kind of changed my mind regarding that overall video. My versus battles were just kind of starting out, and actually, I need to get back to that now I'm thinking about it. But anyway, essentially, I stated that post Shibuya, Yuji would high diff Megumi if he did not get caught in a domain expansion. Actually, I think I lowballed Megumi, honestly, but I'll get into that here in a moment. So starting off, Megumi Fushiguro is the son of Toji Zenin. The Zenin clan is one of the three big families in Jujutsu Kaisen, the other two being the Gojo family and the Kamo family. Toji himself was an anomaly, with the heavily restriction on his body being extremely heavy, with him having no curse energy, so thus making his physical prowess being absolutely astonishing. Now, as far as Megumi himself goes, it is not directly stated anywhere that he gained any extra strength or mental resilience because of Toji, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got something from him. I mean, Gege loves glazing Toji, well as the rest of the internet, so I don't know. Megumi has access to the 10 shadows technique, which allows him to enter shadows of other beings, store weapons inside of shadows, and summon Shikigami in battle. Now, as far as the Shikigami go, they consist so far of Divine Dogs, Nue, Great Serpent, Max Elephant, Divine Dogs Totality, Rabbit Escape, Piercing Ox, and Round Deer. These Shikigami allow some of the heat to be taken off of Megumi in fights, particularly Rabbit Escape and Nue. The physical strength of these Shikigami vary as well as their resilience, with the highest ones on the list being Piercing Ox and Divine Dogs Totality. Divine Dogs Totality had the combined power of the previous Divine Dogs and was able to take 2 sizable knives directly to the roof of its mouth and actually still took a large chunk out of Reggie. Megumi has some pretty wild feats just concerning himself. As a first year, he is able to cast a domain expansion, which isn't complete yet, but he was able to enter Dagon's domain while trying to bust a hole inside Dagon's domain so his allies could escape. By the way, Dagon was a special grade cursed spirit, so Megumi also hides an assortment of cursed tools inside of his shadow, which is similar to an innate domain. When Reggie decided to drop a house, yes, a whole fucking house, a whole 2-story subdivision, on Fushiguro inside of his domain, it was revealed that Fushiguro actually holds all of the weight of the items he keeps in his shadow on him. So something like a knife or a staff isn't going to affect him much, or perhaps even a medium-length sword, but a house, yeah, him go feel that. Megumi has been routinely shown to be extremely intelligent whenever it comes to fights. He was able to discern what the ability of that warrior-looking bastard at the beginning of Shibuya was within about 2 interactions that he had with him. Megumi was also able to defeat Reggie, who is a highly skilled martial artist as well as an insanely cunning sorcerer from the past that got reincarnated in the Culling games. Honestly, I could see Reggie being like maybe semi-special grade, probably like bottom, you know what I mean? But he's at the very least grade 1 as far as being a sorcerer goes. I mean, considering the stuff that he had on him, like he had an anti-domain technique and a very extensive knowledge on jutsu at his disposal, yeah, he's probably up there. Megumi was able to lure Reggie into his incomplete domain as he had to use a school gymnasium as a medium for his domain. Now, here's actually a pretty interesting tidbit. So when Toji possessed that random sorcerer's body, I couldn't be remembered to bother his name, I'm gonna be real with you, and he actually went into Dagon's domain to look for the strongest person there off instinct, he immediately went and tried to kill Dagon. After tearing through Dagon Shikigami and brutally tearing Dagon apart, the next person that Toji went to was Megumi. Oh my god! Now here's the thing. Maki, Naobito, and Nanami were all injured during their run-in with Dagon, and presumably Toji could have gone after Megumi because he was the healthiest out of all of those that were there currently. Think of everyone else's HP at 40 to 50%, and Megumi's is at about 70 to 80%. Now it's entirely possible that Toji went after him for that reason, but he also could have gone after him because he had the potential to be the strongest. Gojo outright stated that a 10 Shadows user and a 6 Eyes user both died in a fight to the death, and we can see just how strong the 6 Eyes are from Gojo's application of using it with Limitless. Small tangent also, but the 6 Eyes are separate from the Limitless technique. The 6 Eyes allow you to properly see the flow of curse energy through living beings, as well as having precise control of your curse energy. The Limitless technique is where users manipulate space and distort it at will. So red, blue, and hollow purple, as well as the neutral with infinity. They're all kind of the same thing there. Sorry, I just had to clear that up. I had to make that known. Anyway, yeah, we gotta discuss the big boy at Megumi's disposal here, and as currently getting some attention within the JJK community. And if you know the manga, you know what I'm talking about. 8-handled sword divergent Sila Divine General Mahoraga. Yeah, this thing is Ooh. So this thing is absolutely unstable to anybody that uses it. Unless you're Sukuna and you tamed it because you're the fucking goat. Yeah, if you summon this thing, there's a possibility that it'll just fuck you up. Mahoraga has tremendous physical strength, and its signature ability is the ability to adapt to any and all phenomena. This includes domain expansions and innate techniques. Mahoraga was able to recently take some damage from Sukuna's boundaryless domain expansion and sent Sukuna through multiple buildings with relative ease. Yeah, this thing is so ridiculous. Sukuna has been using it to press Gojo in their fight, and Gojo is actively wary of this thing. Yes, that's right. Your favorite white-haired, blue-eyed golden boy pisses his pants thinking about this monstrosity.
Oh yeah, editor's note. I wrote the script about like 2 weeks before chapter 235.
Now granted, the first time that Megumi used this thing, it smacked him so hard his head almost got crunched like someone threw a brick at a watermelon. So like, yeah, this shit should like come with the user manual or something. As far as Megumi himself goes, he is extremely potent in hand-to-hand combat, as he was actively pressing Asakawa along with Yuji. Besides this, one of his first thoughts of going against Sukuna at the detention center was to fight him hand-to-hand, even though that, you know, didn't exactly work out for him. Megumi has also been seen to be extremely proficient with weapons, as we see him able to use tonfa as well as an assortment of blades, but we typically see him with this lightweight black blade. Now, I previously mentioned Megumi's domain expansion, but I briefly wanted to go over it real quick. Chimera Shadow Garden is an incomplete domain that allows Megumi to create shadow clones as well as multiple Shikigami that he can possess. We've never seen Mahoraga inside of Chimera Shadow Garden, but I don't really think we would need to either, considering how strong he is by himself. Is Mahoraga a he? I think it should be androgynous, right? I don't think it has a gender. It's just a it. Right. Listen, honestly, I respect Megumi 1000% more after figuring out what Kirara's curse technique was, because I'm still confused what that thing even does. Ugh. Now, as far as Megumi having more potential than Gojo or Yuta, it's a distinct possibility. Sukuna was able to merge several Shikigami into one beast named Agito, but we've never seen Megumi display something like that. Now granted, Sukuna is a over 1,000-year-old being with tons of experience under his belt, but still, we've never seen Megumi display an interest into devoting most of his time to training or something like that. Most of JJK's training is off-screen for pretty much every character, but as far as Megumi's analytical mind goes, it is surely to take him far as a sorcerer. But first, my man needs to take off them ugly-ass shoes and get a haircut. That'll be golden. But yeah, I just want to make a real quick video discussing why I think Megumi still deserves a little bit more respect in the JJK community. I feel like a lot of people lowball him and don't really think he's all that, but with enough time going, honestly, I could see him being a special great threat in the future. Give him 3 to 4 more years of like intense training and give him some more stuff under his belt. Oh yeah, he could definitely do it. Him with a simple domain or a barrier technique or some other stuff to have him, you know, counter a lot of these heavy hitters in the JJK verse. Oh yeah, he could be up there, definitely, most definitely. Now, would he have more potential than Yuji? I would say yes, but we still don't know what Gege has in the cards for Yuji and what Yuji's kind of cooking now, so we'll see, right? I know a lot of people want to see Yuji's domain expansion be a boxing ring or something like that. I think it'd be goofy, but I still like it, you know. But yeah, it's me, Boy Daffy, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. Make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. All right, peace.